everyone, I'm Drea Renee. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We have an awesome show for you guys today. But before we get into that, make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date with all the amazing content we have for you. We want you to be the first ones to see it, so hit that like and hit that subscribe. And without further ado, we have an awesome guest for you guys today. Amanda Terry is in the house, who looks so beautiful. I was nervous doing my makeup, you guys, because she is a makeup artist. She does hair, she's an actress. She's not only behind the scenes, she's in front of the scenes. You guys may have seen her, I'm sure you did, on American Beauty Star, the reality show on Lifetime. Amanda, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Girl, seriously though, I was doing my makeup today and I was like, oh no, I hope she thinks it looks okay.
You did great. You did great.
Okay, thank you.
I give you an A++.
Okay, I got an A+ from reality star here. So tell us a little bit about where you're from and then how you got into makeup.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I am from Southern California, born and raised, the Inland Empire. I'm not sure. The IE, what, 909?
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where I'm from. And I've always loved Hollywood. I've always loved the movies and, you know, dressing up my friends and just making people feel good. So I knew that I definitely wanted to come to LA. So I went to makeup school when I was 25 years old.
Oh, okay.
And then I graduated, and then I just went on to educate for Beauty Blender. I then started on set, and my career just took off from there. And then American Beauty Star was 2017, season 1.
Oh my gosh.
That was insane experience, but great.
Did you know always that you wanted to do makeup, like since you were a little girl? Like, were you into it then, or did you get into it later in life?
I have literally done makeup, hair, wardrobe, like directing ever since I could pick anything up since like the age of 4. I'm not kidding. Like just before TikTok, all that, I have videos from the 90s, 2000s we don't need to look at, but I did all that before, you know? So it's crazy to see things come like full circle and like what it could be now. Yeah. It's insane.
So talk to me about the experience on American Beauty Star. You just brought that up about you getting on that. You were on the first season.
Yes.
What was that whole process like?
So I applied, and it was crazy because when I went back, I had a feeling to go look back at the email. And when I did, because I knew I was supposed to be on the show. I don't know. I knew it.
Yep.
And so
that feeling.
Yeah, and I'm very intuitive. And so something told me, go back and look at the email. Like they should have contacted you by now. Oh. So I did, and I spelt it wrong by 1 letter. So I went and resent it. Yeah, so I went and resent it, and within a day they contacted me.
Crazy how the universe works like
that. Yeah, I was supposed to be on it. So it was like a 4-month audition process, all that
4
jazz.
Months?
Yeah, 4 months, and then they had 10 main contestants and then 10 teammates. So I was like, oh, I'll get picked as a teammate. No, I got picked as a main contestant.
That's so amazing.
Yeah, so I went on. Adriana Lima was the host.
What was she like?
She was the sweetest person ever. Stunningly beautiful in person.
Of course.
So sweet. So sweet. Yeah. And then Sir John was our mentor. He was Beyonce's makeup, her personal makeup artist. He was absolutely amazing as well. And I met amazing people and long life friends. So I'm very grateful for that experience.
It's so cool that process for you was very smooth, because sometimes with reality TV, it can be like really, really crazy when you're getting in the process of getting into it. So it was pretty smooth for you?
It was smooth after I found out the email was wrong. So again, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was smooth after that for sure.
That's amazing. Mm-hmm. And so talk to me about what happened after the show. Did you get like a ton of jobs after the show? What was the exposure like for you?
So before the show, I was successful. I, was working on set, done Harrison Ford's makeup, things like that. But after the show, he's so sweet.
Love that area. Hey, Harrison.
After the show, I definitely got a lot more recognition, and more brands definitely reached out to me. I did gain followers. It just helped me get more validation and solidify who I am as an artist. Not only as an artist, but people got to see me and who I am. Yeah. So yeah.
Were you happy with the way you were portrayed on the show?
To be honest, not so much.
Ooh, talk to us about that.
Yeah, we all like to hear the tea.
Yeah, the tea, honey.
They showed me a little bit more sassy than I am. You know what I mean? But that's okay.
What's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
Oh, girl, come on, you got some sass. You got some sass.
I do, but it's not what I was expecting. It was definitely my first time being portrayed because I've been on other reality shows as well, but they were more like a prank show and like athleticism.
Okay.
So this was a different aspect. It was me as an artist seeing my work, but also seeing how I interact and things like that. So I was on the panel every single episode. So I got a lot of camera time.
Yes.
But yeah, I was the sassy one of the bunch, you know?
Yeah.
I'm over it now. It is what it is. But when it happened, of course, it's like, oh my goodness. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, girl.
But yeah, it could have been worse, but I'm very grateful for the experience. And again, I met amazing people.
Did you have any like backlash from like people who watched the show of yours? How did you handle that?
So literally people were calling me like the B word. They were saying that like I was too sassy or I was too this or too that. And like, honestly, I'm not going to lie and say that it didn't bother me because I'm human.
Yeah.
Right. But I know who I am, and every single person that matters to me in my life and my immediate circle, in my everyday life, people who truly care about me, they know who I am. So it really didn't change like anybody's outlook on me, if that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I know that you're doing a lot of work behind the camera, and you also do work in front of the camera. You're doing modeling. How long have you been doing that?
3 years now.
By the way, I saw that green swimsuit. I need to have that on
Instagram.
Oh,
thank you.
Girl, you look amazing.
I was in Puerto Peñasco, Mexico.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah.
That's so great. So you've been modeling for about 3 years?
Yes, professionally for 3 years.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. So tell us about some of the brands that you've modeled for.
Fake Bake. I've modeled for, I feel like when everybody asks me on the spot, I forget. Cute Booty Lounge, My Body Max, a lot of fitness. I do a lot of fitness. I do a lot of lifestyle, commercial, editorial, swimsuit.
Yeah.
I worked with a lot of brands.
That's amazing.
I guess look at my Instagram. I always like draw a blank when people
No,
ask
I know.
me. Should have like came in.
No, I know. Totally. So do you like being in front of the camera better or behind the camera better? What do you like?
It's hard to say. I guess it just depends on my mood that day. I'm being so honest.
Okay.
Because I love being in front of the camera and I'm very comfortable and it just comes naturally to me. But, you know, behind the camera, I love to be a part of something and see that like final outcome.
Yeah.
You know?
Totally.
Of it.
So what are you working on now? I saw on your Instagram there was a movie that you were just on that looks so fun.
Oh my goodness. So we're shooting a pilot with some amazing actors. Yeah, we can talk about it. We're hoping it gets picked up. We're actually filming. We were supposed to film this weekend, so everything happens for a reason. I wouldn't have been able to be here. So next weekend we're filming the last 2 days on that. It's called Scarlet.
Ooh,
it's like crime stuff. That's all I can say. I don't want to say too much because I want you guys to be able to see it. But it has like really, really amazing actors. It has Taja V. Simpson. It has Lorenzo Antonucci. It has Joe Corsesi. It has Tom Sizemore, Mike Starr. So many amazing people, and I'm so blessed to be a part of that. So it's gonna get picked up. We got this, guys.
Yes, put it out there. Put it out there.
Manifest.
So I'm guessing it's a great, fun set to work on, right?
Absolutely. It's honestly probably one of my favorite projects I've ever worked on in the like almost 10 years that I've been doing hair and makeup.
That's amazing. Yeah. How do you handle those experiences on set? Because we've all had that where you go on set and it's kind of weird. People are complaining or maybe they don't like the makeup that you do. How do you handle that and keep it professional?
So you have to have the personality for this. You can have all the talent in the world, but if you don't have the personality, you're not going to go far. So you really need to be able to be on the spot. You need to be able to fix things. You need to be able to be a team player. You're not just there to do makeup. You are there to be a part of a project that's going to last forever on a film.
Right.
You know, just to mention, just to throw that in there. You know what I mean? So you really need to just be confident in who you are and your talents. And you have to know it's not what you say, it's how you say it to people. So you need to know how to talk to people. And being so close up in people's space, especially their face, touching their face, it's so vulnerable, especially in a time like this right now. You have to know how to read people and how to feel and it's almost like mirroring people. So if somebody's very like uptight and whatever, kind of mirror that and then they're going to notice that you're doing that. So then they're going to then pull back and let their guard down a little bit. And I'm very good at getting people to laugh and feel comfortable with me. So
for sure.
This is honestly, I don't even like to call it a job because it's not. I'm literally living my dream every single day.
Yes, I read that on your Instagram.
Yeah, I'm so serious when I say that.
And to me, when I get my makeup done or get my hair done, it's sort of like a little therapy session. I feel like I'm always I start talking about things. I'm telling them things that like I would never tell people. So I imagine people probably
just
open up.
Throw in a little psychology because I was a major in psychology.
Oh, that's super helpful.
Dropped out of community college to go to makeup school and it worked out. Honey, so we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
But no, it's actually scientifically or psychologically proven that we have nerves. Obviously on our head. Yeah. So when like a hairdresser touches your head or your face, it helps you open up
to them. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So that's why when you go to the hair salon, like you just talk, like that's why. Because they're touching your head. Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't think I've ever told anybody that.
It's a very like personal like exchange, you know?
Totally.
Yeah.
What was your first major set that you worked on and were you nervous? Were you like, oh my God, I made it?
It's really hard to remember all this. Oh my gosh. My first major set.
Or were there any sets?
Yeah. So I can just remember one like off the top of my head. So I applied to a gig, had no idea what I was showing up to. It works like that sometimes.
Yeah.
So I showed up and when I walk in, it's like a very nice studio. I'm like, okay, this is legit. Like you can tell.
Yeah,
you know if it's like low budget, big, but you just know. You know.
You look at the craft services, you're like,
oh yeah, I was like, this is bomb. Like, yeah, we're gonna be eating good today. So yeah, so I go in and I go into the back room and they give me the call sheet and the lady's like, you're gonna be doing like elderly, you know, mature women today. I'm like, all right, awesome. She hands me the call sheet. I look at it and it's like SH. So when it's legit people, they only put the initials on the call sheet because they don't want people to know who the real talent is. So I look and I'm like, SH, whatever. So the lady comes in and she's like, okay, so we're going to be working with Selma Hayek today. And I'm like,
stop it.
Okay.
Right?
You know what I mean? So yeah, we worked with Selma Hayek and it was for.
She like? She's such a little nugget.
She's tiny.
She's so tiny.
She's eensy. Like she's like 4 or something. Like,
is she really?
I think she's like 4'9" or like 5. I don't know. She's tiny, but she's absolutely beautiful. She is so sweet. Such a pleasure to work with. Yeah, it was for How to Be a Latin Lover. It was the movie poster that we did. Okay. So I did Eugenio Revicio's makeup and then a younger actor. So that was like something that I remember of it being like a legit.
Where you walked in, you know, like this
set. It was really cool. Yeah,
that's so amazing.
Really cool.
And has your family always been supportive of your dreams and wanted to be on camera and be off camera?
So when I was younger, I really wanted, you know, to be in Hollywood, and my parents were not about it. And now looking back, I'm very grateful because I would have got eaten alive.
Yeah.
So, you know, my dad was in Vietnam, and so I'm the youngest of 3 girls, so we had no boys. So from the age of 4, every single one of us, soccer, softball, basketball, 3 sports year round until we were 17.
Oh,
like our entire life was sports, so we didn't have to be home because he dealt with PTSD really bad.
Okay.
So my mom would like coach us and do all that. So athlete. I was out of the womb born athlete.
Yeah,
like,
you're very athletic for sure.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I played with boys, soccer, softball, basketball, all that. And I still play soccer to this day.
Oh, do you really?
Yes.
Girl, I played soccer for one day. That was too much running for me.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's a great workout.
No, it really is. I just couldn't keep up. I could not keep up.
Yes.
So they're all supportive now.
Yes. So I was just athleticism. That was like my goal, you know, when I was young. Goal, pun intended.
Nice.
But yeah, they've never told me like you can't do something, you know. My dad's no longer with us, but he was my number one like best friend. Good. Like we had such a huge connection through my career. Like him just seeing he was just so happy, so proud. Like it was amazing. Yeah. So I'm very grateful, you know, that I had him, and you know, I know that he's still around watching me.
I'm not gonna cry.
I see you.
Did you see that?
I saw you.
Okay.
No, I feel him all the time. I've even had experiences on set, you know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was he able to see American Beauty Star?
Yes, he was. So he got sick the April after that. April 2018.
Wow.
Yeah, so he saw me on American Beauty Star, and then I did Harrison Ford's makeup after that. I did his makeup 2 months before my dad got sick. So we got to see that.
That's so amazing.
Yeah, he got to see that. So I hold that close to my heart of him being able to see that, you know.
That's awesome. And what, your sisters, are they in the industry as well?
No, we live such different lives.
I know, me too.
So both of my sisters have 4 girls.
What?
And they're both nurses.
Okay.
Yeah,
like
regular, normal, you know, no downplay to that, but like the 9 to 5, like just completely different lives.
Totally.
You know, I've always been like the black sheep, and I'm out here, you know, living it up.
And they probably think you're crazy.
No, they don't think I'm crazy. They actually love it, and they're very supportive, but they're just like, nah, for me.
The 4 kids.
Like, it is not for me. I mean, it was very apparent and obvious that it would be me.
Right.
And you saw like the home videos and everything,
right,
like jumping up and down in front of the
camera.
camera. Like, no joke. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do you want to do more stuff on camera? Do you want to do more stuff in makeup?
It will be both.
It will be both. Okay.
I definitely have a lot of things in mind. You guys definitely have to stay tuned.
Oh,
I have some stuff cooking up. Just in regards to, you know, my makeup and all that, I'm on multiple productions right now, so who knows what's going to happen with that.
Gosh, it's all coming back now, right?
My modeling is taking off. I'm up for some castings. We'll see what happens with that.
It's amazing.
You know, I want to write a book about my dad and his life.
Yeah.
To honor him. And, you know, just our relationship, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Don't cry. Your eyes are so watery.
Do you not
I see it.
That?
Yeah, I see it.
I get so emotional.
I'm
so connected to my
Are you a
dad.
Cancer?
No, I'm a Virgo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And somebody say I'm a Cancer. Cancer's in my chart though. I'm like,
what are you? Are you like, what's your sun and rising? I mean, you're
double Virgo, Cancer moon.
I knew there was Cancer.
Yeah, girl. I can cry in a heartbeat.
I love it. And then, yeah, I want to get into motivational speaking and things of that sort. So
yeah, for sure.
Again, everything that I do, I'm going to incorporate into one project that I've been working on. I have the name for it. I have all that. Just gotta get into gear, but
yeah,
it's a little hard when I'm on set for 15-hour days.
But so lucky,
you know.
Right?
No, I'm grateful.
I mean,
I am not complaining,
girl. I know.
by any means at all.
What happened for you during the pandemic? Were you able to stay?
Girl, I thrived.
Good for you. You were still busy.
So I got my own place. I moved to my own place. I got like my car a new car that I wanted. I honestly, if I can do all that in like a crisis or like the world's economic system non-existent,
yeah,
I can do anything in this life, especially if I can live through the death of my father as well. It's like, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do it.
I love that. So you have a lot going on.
Yes.
How do you maintain your self-care? How do you stay balanced?
I don't. I'm a hot mess. I'm an organized chaos.
I love the honesty.
I'm so honest. I'm not, why would I lie? You know,
Yeah.
It's like, no.
You're like, no, girl, I don't know.
No. I just would rather not say anything.
Yeah.
I either say something or I don't. And so it's like, I need an assistant. Anybody out there?
Yeah, girl.
Help me. No, legit. I need help.
You know what? If you're self-aware, you know where you are. That's the first step. That's
Yeah, I do. I get very overwhelmed. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
I'm a
so
Leo
let's
and I have
say
ADHD. So just.
Oh no, I love it. Do
Just take a drink of
Leo?
water.
I know, right? Do you have that Leo thing? Are you flashy with all like J-Lo's a Leo, like out there, fashion?
So is Madonna. So is Whitney Houston.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have that?
Yes.
Like, okay.
Yes.
Totally.
Yes.
I love that.
I just love people and I'm very outgoing and I'm just not shy. I just am who I am. I don't believe in coincidences at all. Like you are where you are supposed to be in that time.
Absolutely.
And it's like seeing what I went through and then where I am now, I wouldn't be here. And I know everybody says that and it's super cliche and corny.
So true, though.
But like obviously if we keep saying it for decades upon whatever, it means something.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so you know, I moved to LA because I've always commuted like at least 2 hours or an hour and a half for the past.
Yeah. Inland Empire?
So either Inland Empire, Whittier, Orange County. I was always commuted, you know? So I made the move in 2019 in June. And then I started dating and
okay. Yep.
in LA, you know, being in your 30s, and being a relationship type girl, I've never dated. I have never dated. What? So in high school, I did not date. I had my first boyfriend at 20, and then it was relationship. I have never dated.
I had a moment to date.
No,
wow,
I've never dated. And then in LA, like you know, like,
I mean, it's tough.
You know,
Yeah,
it's like,
I know.
it's like, okay, can we be real here? Can we like go out to dinner?
Real. What is this real?
Yeah, it's very like, you have to be so cautious because it's like people are like, what can I get from you? You know, if they see like your social media, it's like, oh, like change, like,
and
or
of course everybody Googles you and looks you up, so I'm sure you have to deal with that. It's like, oh, she has all these followers, she must be somebody, or you know, chasing clout, like trying to.
That's what I mean. And just to say, like, dating apps are a no-go, honey. Like, you need to. I tried it. I tried it, and it's like you need to meet somebody in real life.
How do you do that?
You have to meet somebody in real life. Like, you need to get like because you can hide behind that. screen. Whether you're in the public eye, you can still be a fake.
Yeah.
You can still be a fake person. You could still say you're this and say you're that until you're with somebody for at least 6 months. You start to see the real them. Like six months is when you start to see like little inklings of like who they really are.
The layers start coming up where you're like,
it's a freaking onion. Yeah. And then a year is when, okay, but the 6 month mark is when you really are like, okay, like I thought you were and you're not.
Like I thought you were and you're not.
Right. Exactly. Or like you notice the little things that bug you or whatever. And nobody's perfect. It's fine.
Of course not. Everybody has a butt, I always say. So when I go on first dates,
we do. We all have butts.
I always say, you're so great, but what is your butt? And if people know that, it's like their own self-awareness. I'm like, okay.
Oh, I'm a lot to handle. I know that.
Really? No way. Of course.
What? Yeah, I'm a lot to handle, you know what? But it's like,
it is what it is.
But there's the butt.
There it is. There's her butt, you guys. There
it is.
She's a lot to handle. Amanda, you've been so great. We're going to do our rapid questions for you.
Yay, let's do it.
Nothing crazy.
Okay,
what's your favorite TV show?
My favorite TV show, I would say Dexter of all time.
Ooh,
all time Dexter.
Are you romantic or have a heart of stone?
I am so romantic.
Girl, I know, me too.
Hopelessly romantic.
Yes, queen. Yep. I love it. Who's your favorite artist right now?
Artist as in like music artist?
Yes, music artist.
Tenoriel.
Okay, living it up. Who is your favorite? What is your favorite food? Not who is your favorite
Oh my
food.
God. It's between tacos.
Oh, yes. See? Mexican, yes. Keep it.
So Mexican and Italian.
Okay.
Is by far my favorite. So it's either tacos or like fettuccine Alfredo, chicken fettuccine Alfredo with pesto and red peppers and garlic and extra black pepper and a little bit of Parmesan cheese. And it has to be hot.
I'm obsessed. I love it. And then what would you describe as a perfect date?
Honestly?
Yes.
Going to the grocery store.
Oh my God, stop. I love
picking out food and cooking the dinner together. Because
that.
in real life, you're going to be going to the grocery store. You're going to be at home together and you're going to be sitting together. Like, so let's just get to like how it's really going to be and let's not be fake and like, oh, I'm going to get a salad, my lipstick. Like, no.
Like, let's just make
let's go get freaking in and out. Let's get messy. Let's eat. Let's watch a movie. Like, let's have real life.
I like that. Simple. Not too crazy.
Yeah, like real life stuff. Because you're going to be with that. If you're not dating to like be with that person, what's the point?
Yeah. Girl, that's where I'm at.
Like, I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. I get it, but I don't understand how people don't get it.
Is there anything you want people to know about you that people don't know about you?
Oh, Lord. Pretty open.
Yeah, you are. But I was like,
I'm a nerd at heart.
Oh.
Like, I'm a nerd at heart.
Okay.
I like science, English.
Science. Okay. I love it. Oh my gosh. You've been so great. Thank you so much for being on the show.
I enjoyed it. So fun.
I didn't get to ask you about the VFX, the makeup.
Oh, I do special effects. Yes. So I'm certified in beauty and special effects. So I don't do the molding yet, but I can like paint prosthetics, apply prosthetics, all that jazz, blood work, wounds, old age, drug effects.
What's the craziest one you've done?
Oh man, I had to make all the arms completely exposed right here, like skeletons. Like he was playing the piano and his skin was like peeled. So I did that. It took about 2 hours.
Okay.
2 hours. Yeah, and then I also do some local spray tanning.
Oh, okay, good to know. Let everybody know. Where do you do that? You'll go to that.
I'm mobile. So I spray tan with Fake Bake, an amazing company. And then I do hair and makeup and I'm freelance. I come to you, honey. I'm my own manager, agent, assistant, what have you.
Yeah, but we need to get you an assistant ASAP.
Yes, let's do that. Let's work on that.
Okay, thank you so much.
I'm taking applications.
Yes, I love it. All right, you guys, I'm Jay Renee. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we'll see you again soon.
Bye.